This video is going to walk you through a couple things that might help when completing Outlook Unit B Independent Challenge 1 on Outlook page 46. So continuing with the theme of using Outlook, and again you are supposed to be using your student email address, which is Outlook. It's just the webmail version of Outlook. We are going to practice creating contents, creating tasks in a list, and also viewing the calendar. So this looks a little bit different than what you saw in the client version of Outlook, which is what you see in the SAM training and in your book. But the first thing that you're going to be doing in Independent Challenge 1 is you're going to be creating contacts. This is great. You might want to create contact cards for your instructors or for people that you email often. So to do that, you're going to click on People. And as you can see, I'm in my student email, which I don't use, so I have no contacts created. And if you don't have any contacts yet, yours will look just like this. But to create a contact, and you are going to be creating 5 new contacts, you're just going to click New. And I would like to create a contact. And from here, I can just create my contact card. So for example, you might want to create a contact card for each of your instructors for the semester so that you'll have easy access for emailing them. So I'm going to create a contact card for myself. You can change the display if you would like, or you can just leave it as the default. You can see that there are places to add in phone numbers, so maybe I want to put my instructors' office phone numbers in here. There are places where you can put IM information, and you can also add notes for each of your contacts. I'm not going to add anything under notes or IM for right now. I'm going to leave what I have here. I think that's good enough, and I'm going to click Save. So you're going to do that 5 times to create 5 contacts. Now from contacts, you can just click back to Outlook to get back to your mail. We're going to skip Independent Challenge 1B because it asks you to create notes, and we don't have that in our student version of Outlook. So I'm going to move on to creating appointments, which I do in the calendar. So if I click Calendar, you can see that I'm taken to the current date in my calendar, and it asks me to create a recurring appointment on each Thursday. So to do that, I'm just going to click on the day, and I'm going to type in what I want the appointment to be. That's one way to do it. I could also click New Event and fill out my information here. So I'm going to pause the video while I fill in some information. Alright, so you can see that I've gotten some basic information typed in. I'm creating an event for Thursday. CS 110 happens at 8 o'clock and lasts for about 90 minutes. And you can see that I can choose whether I want reminders, whether to show me as for you're busy, and if I'm in class, obviously I'm busy. But I can also make this a recurring reminder. So I can tell it that I want this to happen every Thursday from now, and in your book it says for the next 2 months. So I could tell it to end on November the 7th. That would be about 2 months. I'm actually going to go ahead and make this one go all the way through December 12th, and that'll take us all the way through the semester. And if I wanted to put details, I can even do that here. But once I've finished with all of my information, I simply click Save. And now, every Thursday, that appears on my calendar. The last thing that you're going to be asked to do is to create tasks. And to do that, you will need to look down at the very bottom left. And if I click Tasks, this just brings up a task list or to-do list. To add one, I would click New Task, and I can type in whatever the task is. If I have a specific date that it needs to be done by, I can choose it here. I could even insert attachments, but when I'm finished, I simply click Save. And now I have that item on my task list, and I can go in and mark it complete when it's done, or flag it if I need to look at it more closely. To change the category of a task, I'm just going to click here, and I can mark it with whatever category I need it to be.